everybody, welcome back and happy holidays. We have a fun, festive recipe for everyone today. I just need to do one quick camera check. Hello everybody, I just double checked my mic volume, so if you couldn't hear me before, I'm just going to start over. Thank you for joining us. We have a fun, festive recipe today. And we are using our 2017 Veggie of the Year beets. If you haven't seen a beet at your farmer's market, you might be able to spot one like this at the grocery store. Sometimes they don't come with the beet green, and you might just see them like this. There's so many different ways you can get beets at the store these days. You can get them already pre-roasted and vacuum sealed. You can get them pickled in a can. Lots of different ways you can get them fresh and raw, so you can add them to smoothies or to our recipe today, which is beet hummus. So hummus is delicious. You can make so many different flavors of hummus. Red pepper, you can get some with olive oil and pine nuts, but today we're taking a fun, colorful spin and we're going to be adding beets. This is also a really fun and easy recipe. You just need something like this, a food processor. If you don't have a food processor at home, you can use a blender, a hand mixer, immersion blender, something that will be able to puree your recipe items. So we're gonna get started. As always, you can find all of our recipes at foodliteracycenter.org, and you can find your supply list. So you're gonna need your blender, you're gonna need some measuring cups, something to juice a lemon with. We have some options for that. Spatula, a spoon, just a few items. We won't really be chopping anything up today unless you're roasting your own beets at home. And of course, you can find all of our recipes in case you need some new holiday inspiration. You can find some really great healthy recipes on our website. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is such an easy recipe. You really just need to put everything into our food processor. So I'm going to open up our food processor. Now kids, make sure you don't handle one of these by yourselves, that you have an adult with you at all times, and the adult can supervise if you're using different types of blender or an immersion blender or a food processor. Always wash your hands for 30 seconds and make sure you wash all of your produce as well. So we need some garbanzo beans. So we have our garbanzo beans here. Now you can get these canned at any grocery store, and you just need 1 can of garbanzo beans. I drained and I lightly rinsed these. Our garbanzo beans are also known as chickpeas. They are full of protein. They're gonna give us, you know, they're the main ingredient. They're the main star of hummus. So I've gone and added that to my food processor. And the next are the beets. Now you can roast your own beets at home. You just need to wash them, wrap them in foil, and you stick them in the oven. It is a little bit of extra time, but it's worth it. They're really great. Or you can find them already roasted at the store. We have some here. They are sliced up already. We have 2 cups of beets. Look at that bright color that they have. It's going to make our hummus a beautiful magenta, bright magenta color. So I'm gonna add this. And this is a great way to try beets. Maybe you haven't had beets before in the past. Maybe you're a little intimidated by trying beets. So this is a great way to try a recipe with beets. Like I said, this was the 2017 Veggie of the Year. This recipe is kid tested and kid approved, and the beets are a great addition. We also are going to need juice, 1 lemon juice. So of course I have my kid knife. I'm gonna make a nice tunnel and go through the middle right here. Make sure I can cut up my lemon. So there's 2 different ways you can juice your lemon, or there's actually multiple ways. You can just juice it by hand, make sure you catch the seeds. We have a little citrus juicer here, and then we also have this nice citrus juicer also. So I'm actually going to use the citrus juicer here because we're just adding it directly to our recipe. And kids, this is a fun tool for you guys to be able to use, parents. If you don't have a kid-friendly citrus juicer, think about getting one. You can easily find them at online or at any store. And this citrus juicer right here, this hand one, is fun for kids to use because they get to really use their muscles and get as much juice as they can out. So we just want one juice, and we have such great lemons right now. And you can find a lot of these ingredients too at your year-round farmer's market. Beets, you'll be able to find those, our lemons, citrus, and we're using carrots for our hummus today, when you can use different veggies or crackers if you want. We just got about all of that juice out. So you can see you did a really great job getting the juice out of those lemons. Now we're also going to use tahini paste, and we need measuring spoons for those. So we need about a half a cup. So out of all of our measuring spoons, it's going to be the second biggest. We have right here our half cup. And let's see, we have our tahini. So tahini is an item that you're gonna have to buy at the store. And this is what gives hummus that great taste. So this is actually a new one, so I need to open it up. Brand new, so it's nice and fresh, and we need about a half a cup. So I have a little spatula here. I'm just going to make sure it's nice and stirred because it can get separated in here. And tahini, you might need to ask for some help if you're looking for it at the grocery store if you don't know where it's found. And you can get a large amount, so you can make lots of different types of hummuses. You can experiment. Okay, so we need about a half a cup. A little more. Really want to make sure I get that tahini in here. Okay, and I'm just adding it on top. Everything is going to blend together. You can also add salt or pepper to taste. I'm going to leave those out for now. I don't think they're going to be necessary, but we're going to wait and see. And we also need a quarter cup of our olive oil. So we used our half cup already, and we have 3 more left, and it's going to be the smallest one. So the quarter cup, our 4th cup. And we just need a little bit of olive oil, something that you probably already have at home. And this recipe doesn't use that many ingredients, but it's going to make a large serving of this hummus, so it's going to be enough for everybody in the family to try. And our one last ingredient that we need is garlic, and I just need to grab a quick garlic. So I have some fresh garlic here, and we just need 1 garlic clove. And I have my garlic clove right here, and I'm just going to cut it into small pieces because it's going in the food processor. Everything's going to be blended together. You can also grate your garlic, or you can use already minced garlic. Just 1 clove of garlic, that's all we need. Okay, so this is really the most difficult part, is putting the top back on the food processor, making sure we get everything in. All right, it looks like everything is in line, and we're going to start our food processor, so it might get a little loud. And depending on the size of your blender or your food processor, you might need to stop it in the middle and re-stir it and start it over, but you can see the color changing. It's turning purple. It's turning that bright magenta color as everything is getting mixed. It still needs a few more seconds, but look at this bright color. I'm really excited. I'm going to move some of these items out of the way. Because I have my plate with some carrots. So we want to process this for about a minute, but you want to make sure you have that texture that you like in your hummus, a nice creamy texture. Okay, so it's been about a minute. Let's pause it. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to give it one quick stir. But it looks like it's pretty done. I just wanted to get some of the edges off. Make sure that gets. And look at my spoon. We have that beautiful color right there. I'm just gonna give it another 15 seconds just because I really like it creamy. And the color is so exciting. If you're a fan of pink like me, this is the hummus you want to make. Okay, that's done. Just need to take this off again. I said the most difficult part are the lids to these food processors. So I'm just going to take some out. And you can see that this has made so much hummus. As we're staying home and staying safe, we might be watching more movies or TV or maybe playing more games, and you want a healthy snack while you're hanging out with your family. So this beet hummus brings in the festivity of Christmas while also being a really healthy snack. This is about a half of the beet hummus, so you can make some and save some for later and keep it in the fridge. Get this color. Want to see if you can really just get a nice look at that bright pink color. And I have a nice little carrot chip. You can enjoy this with crackers, with other veggies. This is just a nice addition to your holidays. It tastes like hummus. If you like hummus, you're gonna like this recipe. Those crunchy carrots. This has been such an easy recipe. Again, I just want to show you this nice color right there. This really delicious hummus. I'm going to be enjoying this hummus for my lunch today, and I hope that you guys are able to try this recipe. It's a few simple ingredients, and you can make something that's healthy that your whole family will enjoy. I hope you have a safe holiday, and we will see you next Wednesday for another recipe demo. Bye!